And off we go from Jacksonville. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here with the rookie from Washington. And this will be a Jaguars first down. And we'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. A handoff as they try to run it here.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's Nix to throw. Get this into the hands of Nabels. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Jags first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30. Yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Red, yellow. Come on, set.
Look at play action with Young. A throw on the move is caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready, set.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. 60 red, claws red.
They'll motion over Samuel. Out of the shotgun, Young. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
Ready?
They'll go. Young. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Double, 38.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. And the throw left sideline caught. Incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32. Josh, 17. Hut.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd down and 9. From the gun, it's Young. Moving left. And climbs up in the pocket. He can't get rid of the football. And he's taken down. On 4th down, Daniel Whelan is on to punt. And that's a thing of beauty. Out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
At their own 6-yard line.
Avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
Taken down back at the 1-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
But I think the these guys were ready for week 1 to get started. I mean, we see teams kind of limp their way into the regular season, and they don't find their form until a couple weeks in. But they didn't play a ton in the preseason, but that's 2 drives, 2 touchdowns, and let's all say, what the heck does the preseason even mean?
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Drive will start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good game, brings up 3rd down.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That's caught outside. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
On play action, Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jordan Davis. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. And they are facing a 2nd and long.
Okay, break. Set, ready, set.
There's a handoff out of the gun. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. That one good for 26 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set, ready, ready. Ready?
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bills are on the board. It's now 14-7.
Bills 7.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Jalen Wright now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
At the 41-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 6. Now a give up the middle. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
Going for it all. And he's in. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Jaguars. Now the point after try from Myers. He's got it. And the Jaguars will take a 21-7 lead.
21, Bills 7. Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Jackson now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Come on, set.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 rest.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down.
Yes, set, cut.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Penalty yardage made this much easier to convert. They now face third and 2. They're going to get the conversion here on third down. He'll bring this up to the 33-yard line.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
It's Samuel on the screen. And he is out of bounds at the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On fourth down, Young. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Now a run on first down. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Josh Sweat there on the tackle. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Now Nick's going to look to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold them on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it's really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
On fourth down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Quick, yellow. Yellow.
That's Goddard in motion.
Red, 38. Cut.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Ready. Ready. Yellow. 20. Cut.
Throwing is Young. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready. Ready. Ready.
To throw, Young. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. A minute 58 to go in the first half of play. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the toss, they'll run. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off from their execution and leads to an incompletion.
The pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us hold. Here's Logan Cook now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
the ready. Let's go now. Go
In
red.
motion, it's Jefferson.
Black. Red, cycle. Blue, striker. Cut, cut.
On first down is Young. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Young. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. That sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Ready.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
60 red.
Throwing on second down, Young. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Ready up. Here we go. Set. Yellow. Blue. Blue. 32. Smash. Red. Red. Yellow. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That one underthrown and intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Hicks, got to throw it here on first down. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 84 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready, break. Set, cut, cut, cut. 40. Ready.
Young to throw on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Ready, ready. Set. Black foot. Set.
A second down throw for Young. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot downfield. Now let's check on the flag.
Here we go. Ready, go. Set, cut.
Young to throw on first and 10. He's going to try it here again. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Set, fight. Black, 95. Edo blue. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
Black shot. 60 red. 60 red.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
That's good for a Bills.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And the Bills first down.
Real quick. Let's go. Ready?
Here's Young. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. Then the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers.
Very
set to kick
one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Washington now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
It's second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Down.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Good work on the ground. He's got it. First down. Up at about the 42.
First and 10 at the 40.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about 1 or 2 yards.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, Young. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's good.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
43-yard line.
Smack, red. Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Young. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
Dobbins. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Black ultra. Come on. Set striker. 3:45. White. Set.
Here's Young. And time runs out there. He just airmails it towards the bench. Incomplete. Sense a little frustration there. It brings up 3rd down.
Red. Yellow. Down. 10 black.
Douglas in motion.
Set. Huh?
From the gun here on 3rd down. It's Young.
On the play brings up 4th and goal.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal.
Slide through. Black 40. Set. What?
They'll go. Young. And he'll take it on in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Bills.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the 4th quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on 4th down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Bills are able to edge a bit closer. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Roquan Smith on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. To the ground, he'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Second and inches.
It's second and inches.
Now Young. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Young. A hit as he threw. The pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll wind up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 34-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
25 yards. First down, Bills.
Ready.
Douglas in motion. Throwing is Young. There's Jefferson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Eagle blue. Set. Ready. Set.
To throw, Young. That one taken in by Douglas. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Third and 6.
Down. 45. White. 6. Mega. Set.
To throw is Young. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They'll try to run. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Buffalo. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. his first NFL touchdown. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
Bills 21.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Right now to return it.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 35 yards.
1st and 10.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Here's a 2nd and 12. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's looking for Jalen Wright out of the backfield. And now it's 4th down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be. Because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Black ultra. Let's go now. Red, green, yellow. Blaster, 6. Green, jack. Ready?
On 1st down is Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing. Nix puts him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second and 2.
At their 48-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to throw is Nix. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with Wright. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Roquan Smith in on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Now they'll run on the draw. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Jason Myers.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Ready?
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and
Field
2.
flat. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Young. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. To throw is Young. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Here we go.
Young to throw on 1st down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.